Hi there, I'm Sheila Maria and I am a psychic medium, and today's video is called Your Romantic Soul Contracts Explained. Your pre-life plan was created for you by you. Yes, your soulmates played a large part in creating it because they play the roles that affect us the most. But there is always free will on earth. And if you stay with one soulmate for a lot longer than you had planned to, often the soulmate that would have come in after that moves on. And so it can take longer for another member of your group's soul to join you. So we're talking here about situations where you're in a relationship and have been in that relationship for some time and you're scared to leave. Perhaps because it means disrupting your domestic life, affecting children, finances, and perhaps because you don't know if the person that you're supposed to be with is the one that you are connected to at the minute. And perhaps you don't know if there's another soulmate ahead for you. And so, there's that old adage, better the devil you know. So we'd like you to think of a football team who has its star players on the pitch for the duration of the game. But someone gets injured and the game goes into extra time. Often this means someone who has been resting on the bench watching the game unfold is then called upon to step in. So your soulmate contract was designed in a place of incredible love, and it was hoped it would last for the period that love and awareness of each other's needs was respected, which can be very different to a human marriage. Your higher self never wants you to stay somewhere where you suffer, whether it's for the money or for the children, or you put up with abuse or toxicity, or whether you're just not the same person that you once were. Your higher self never expects you to stay. So your higher self has access to the Akashic records of all the lives you've ever had or ever will have, and they also have access to the lives of your spouse. And they know the likelihood of long-term happiness with your current spouse. And they will have planned for things to change as soon as possible if your mental well-being or your physical well-being or your emotional well-being is in question. What's often hard for us to deal with is when our soulmate seems to be in a world of their own and doesn't seem to understand the effect of their actions or their behaviours on us. And try as we might, the more we try and get through to them what we need, the less empathy that they seem to have. Your soulmate connection is supposed to challenge you as well as support you, to love and respect you, to believe in yourself more. But it is never ever the case that you are supposed to put up with bad treatment because we are scared of starting again or that we don't want to be alone. Your higher self does have a long-term view of your life and knows what it is you really want, because that is the same as what they really want for you, because you are them. They also know how likely it is that you can receive that desired outcome with your current spouse. It's often the case that in order for us to meet the right soulmate, to have the right relationship, that we need to love and value ourselves a whole lot more than we do. And I'm just going to say, if the relationship that you're in is causing you not to love yourself and not to value yourself, you're not supposed to be in it. It's as simple as that. This is why your higher self will often work with the higher self of your current partner to make things as uncomfortable for you both to stay, because they know that down the line it will be worth the short-term pain and upheaval, no matter how unwanted it is right now. Our higher selves are now insisting that we play our part in the awakening. And Many light workers excel at helping others find the self-love that they need, but what they're often not able to do is to face the lack of love and the lack of intimacy, or the lack of respect that they are experiencing in their own lives. And what this does, it actually limits the power you have to heal and guide others, because there is a lot of doubt and fear that literally weighs your aura down and shuts off your ninth chakra, your crown chakra, and your temples. And that's where your spirit guides come in to give you messages for yourself and for other people. So if you're ignoring your own unhappiness, you don't have access to the powers that you need to help other people. So I've been asked to tell you, no matter how hard things are right now, you are always moving towards the light. It can seem very dark around you and behind you, but up ahead it must be brighter. The push and pull of our fear can threaten to drown us until we simply stop moving forward and we try our best to put up with where we are. Your soulmate contract is supposed to last while there is genuine affection and trust. Many marriages and partners that you have been with are not in the same place that you are now. And if that love and trust is not there, your soulmate contract is done. So there is never a shortage of romantic soulmates meant for you as life partners. You've got over 12 true life partners that can and will find their ways towards you when you are free from the situations that are draining you and causing you to have low self-esteem right now. Your soul contract is always to make you feel better about yourself, to align you with your truth. It's never meant to make you question who you are or why you're here or what you're worth. If you need some help with your soulmate contract or with a relationship, do reach out to me. This is something I understand personally. I've been married happily to 12 years to my very own Mr. Right, but I had been married and divorced twice before that and was a single mum for many years. So I know that when you are in the right place, your Mr. or Mrs. Right can and will come in, but that can't happen if you're attached to a soulmate that is no longer meant for you. So you can find out more about my services over at sheelaghmaria.com/my services. Lots of love for now from me and them. Goodbye.